Hello and welcome to another Math Morass video where we talk about math and more math and anything and everything in between math. Well, I've been getting comments and suggestions from your parents that I should be going over a little bit slower on the order of operations, the hierarchy. Okay, when do I work a negative? When do I work positive first? When do I do the multiplication? Whenever we have a number inside of the parentheses or brackets. Okay, so let's go ahead and start again. Hierarchy or order of operations. Or order of operations. All right. These are the four basic rules that we must remember. Rule number one, whenever we have a number in a parentheses or a bracket, that's when we start working first. Rule number one, parentheses or brackets. Rule number two, whenever we have a power, okay, 2 to the second power, 3 to the fourth power, then that's when we continue working that number. For example, 3 to the second power, etc. Then any square roots. Rule number 3, you work any multiplication or division. Multiplication or division. And rule number 4, any addition or subtraction. So let's go ahead and start. If I have 8 plus 5 times 2, 8 plus 5 times 2. Well, what am I supposed to work first? The plus or the multiplication? We come down the rule and it says rule number 3, you work out first the multiplication and at the end the addition. Okay, so we go ahead and do that. We say, okay. Excuse me, 5 times 2 is 10. We break down the problem and it'll be 8 plus 10 equals 18. So this is the answer for that problem. Let's do another problem. Okay, what if we have the problem 15 divided by 3, 15 divided by 3 plus 3 plus 2 to the third power. Okay, how do we start working this problem out? Well, what do I do first? Do I do the division, which is right here, rule number 3, or do I do the parentheses, rule number 1? So I have to work the parentheses, but inside the parentheses I have a power and a plus. Okay, so let's go ahead and work that out. Right now I am supposed to work this out, which is the 2 to the third power. So 2 times 2, we have, let's see, 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 equals to 8. So we have 8 right here. Okay, now we continue working. What's 8 plus 3? 11. So this is 11. Then we bring down the rest of the problem. 15 divided by 3 plus 11. Now, which one do we work out first? The division or the addition? Division or the addition? Which of this one? We work out first the division up here, rule number 3. Okay, so then we say okay. So then it'll be 15 divided by 3 is 5 because 5 times 3 is 15. 5. We bring down the 11 plus 11 equals 16. So this is the answer. This is the order of operations. How do I operate the problem? Well, this is it. This is how we operate according to the rules of the signs. Don't forget this order of operations. It is very, very important, extremely important. Let's go on to a bigger, longer problem. Well, let's say, for example, we have, write down this problem. Parentheses, 3 minus 2 plus 15 divided by 3 plus 3 plus 2 to the third power plus square root of 81. This is a longer problem. Well, the first thing we're supposed to work out, the rule says work out parentheses. Notice this problem, okay, is the same as this up here. Okay, so if we work the parentheses first, this comes down to be 1, right here, 1. And then we work out this problem over here, and this will be what? If we say 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 8 plus 3, 11. So this is 11. We bring down the rest of the problem. Are we understanding? We have to follow these rules. I cannot do the division yet. I cannot do the addition yet because these are the lower rules, okay? So the first thing I did was work out the parentheses right here. This parentheses, this is the first thing I'm working out, okay? That's why I put it in green, and now I'm going to bring down the rest of the problem. I'll bring down plus 15 divided by 3 plus 11 plus square root of 81. Okay, now I'm done with parentheses, I'm done with the powers. Now I have square roots. I have a square root right here. So I bring down the square root, which is, what's the square root of 81? Let's see, 5 times 5 is 25. 6 times 6 is 36. 7 times 7 is 49. 8 times 8 is 64. 9 times 9 is 81. There we go. So the square root of 81 is 9. Now I bring down the rest of the problem again. I say, okay, 1 plus 15 divided by 3 plus 11 plus 9. Okay, so I'm done with the square roots. What's next? Multiplication. Do I have any multiplication here? No, I do not. What's next? Division. Do I have any division here? Boom! Yes, I do. The 15 divided by 3 is, 3 divided by 15 is 5. So we bring down the rest of the problem. 1 plus 5 plus 11 plus 9. Now we are ready to work out the rest of the problem. Okay, 1 plus 5, 6 plus 11 plus 9, 20. So our answer is 26. Very, very simple. Let's go ahead and work another similar longer problem. Are we ready? I'm going to go ahead and write down this problem here, and let's work it out. Write it down with me. Open parentheses, 17 plus 5, close parentheses, minus 20 divided by 4, plus 7 times 3 to the second power, close parentheses, minus the square root of 49. Very, very simple. Go ahead and turn off the video at this time and you work out the problem, okay? Go ahead and turn it off and work out the problem. Then we'll come back. Thank you for coming back. The rule says to work out, let's go ahead and work it out. I'm going to work it out kind of fast. First, I'm going to work with the parentheses. 17 plus 5 is 22. Then 3 times 3 is 9. 7 times 9 is 63. Minus 20 divided by 4 plus 63 minus square root of 49. What is next? I've worked the powers, now it's square root. So this is 7. 7 times 7 is 49. Okay, notice I'm working this problem a little faster because you already worked it out. We need to find out that we come up to this with the same answer. Okay, so it'll be 22 minus 20 divided by 4 plus 63 minus 7. Okay, now I have, do I have any multiplication? No, I do not. Do I have any division? Yes, I do. Bring that down. 20 divided by 4 is 5. Now I bring down the rest of the problem. 22 minus 5 plus 63 minus 7. Okay, so I go ahead and start this to this would be, okay, so I'm going to do all the similar signs. 22 plus 63 is 85 minus 5, negative 5, and negative 7 is negative 12 equals 73. So if you got 73 as an answer, that's a correct answer. Okay? That's it. We'll see you in another video. Please do not forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share the video so other students can benefit. See you next time. Goodbye.